Hi everyone, this is Susie from Minnesota and I garden in Zone 4 and today is June 8th and this is going to just be a short evening garden tour and I'm going to stick mainly to my backyard. Only reason being is because right now there's so many people outside and I don't really want to bother them too much with all my commentary, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. So if there are plants that you want to know the names of, please just ask me and I will get back to you as well as I can. But I thought I'd get in a tour real quick just because, oh, my air conditioning just kicked on. But the last few days have just been super windy, and it's windy today too, so a gust might come up every now and then. But right now it's about 8 o'clock and it's still 93 degrees outside. The last 2 days have been in the 90s. I'm just sitting in my chair right now, just enjoying the nice warm evening. No humidity, just some warm temps. This is Cat's Pajamas Nepeta. And honestly, on video, it doesn't do it justice. This is just such a vibrant purple in the garden. All right. I don't know if you can hear the birds too. Lilacs are coming to an end. These warm temps, hot temps, and let's face it, got to 96 today. It's just sped along the bloom process. Miss Kim smells lovely, but it is coming to an end. We are in desperate need of rain. We did get some rain the other day. I had spent 2 hours watering and then all of a sudden a storm came along. I would say maybe 1/4 of an inch. That's okay. Can't wait for this bee balm to bloom. This is huge. Everything is blooming a lot quicker. You can see the bloom. Sorry about that breeze. It has been super windy. It's not open yet. I bet it will be probably tomorrow, but it is loaded with blooms. This is night phlox. I wanted to zoom in on the bottom petals are kind of that maroon color, burgundy, and then the top is white. I can't smell any scent yet. Roses are looking good. This should be the next thing that will be flowering thing, I should say plant. I have some yellowing, but that is just, and that's because we've been so dry. And honestly, for it being 96 today, there's no humidity. That is really strange for Minnesota. Extremely strange. Cannot wait for these to open up. Because of the heat, I've had a lot of curling on my plants. I don't know if you have ever experienced that. I just have to show you my bunny tails. These aren't that far long, but the other one is. Let's see. It's looking good. I mean, when you think about how big that has gotten, this heat has made everything just get... Oh, where did it go? I had like a little, I don't know if you call it a drape. Oh, right there. Just a little dragonfly. Can't believe they can fly in this wind. But oh, right here. This is a good example. And that's Cosmos, and that is really curling. I thought it was like herbicide damage because my neighbors had sprayed, but there's other stuff that has been curling, and there's no way that it could have hit some of this stuff. It's like this Baptisia here. This is pink lemonade. You can see that curling. And the only reason why I know it's the heat is because where I work, my boss also has Baptisia, and it's been curling on her too. So which makes me feel better. This peony here is an Ito peony, Julia Rose. Isn't she magnificent? The scent is not that strong. So honestly, if you're going for a scent, your herbaceous peonies are probably the best. This one is just starting. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of looks like a rose. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk a little quieter. Like I said, I don't want to annoy my neighbors. I've never done a tour before at this time, so hopefully the picture quality is pretty decent. We're going to come over this way. Then hopefully I can get to the back of the garden. Mosquitoes are out a little bit more. They're not horrible, but they're definitely out. I don't have my bug suit on. Lady's Mantle here is starting to bloom. So pretty. Another reason for filming at this time, the sun has kind of gone down and things aren't wilting. It was bad. Hardy geranium. Let's see if I can get down here. I thought I'd show you real quick too. Wow, this one has really filled in that space nicely. I had done some edging here, so it was a little bit cleaner. I like it. It also makes mowing lawn easy. This is Primrose. It's not as tall as it has been in the past. And I'm thinking that with the little amount of rain we had and also that cold spell, it's kind of stunted it because it should be. I don't know if you can see. Like this one right here is here, and then the rest is down here. That's okay. You can actually see my bird bath. Oh, and I thought I'd show you too. This is stress. I mean, we're not bone dry, but we're getting there. If we don't get rain soon, it will be bad. We have cooler temps around the corner, so, but, you know, it's the first time I've seen Sabaria sorbifolia curl like that. Isn't this Peony beautiful? I don't know the name though. I'm so sorry, but I love the single petal varieties and the bees love it. That bloom is massive. I just love how it looks with the alliums blooming in back. The alliums did really great this year. And then this Baptisia is blooming too. Such a vibrant color. Gotta love Creeping Jenny, right? So in here, actually this is probably going to be a talkative tour. I had just moved some of my bee balm around. I want to say it's Jacob Klein. It's a red color, so it's doing really good back there. I just planted this bee balm back here. It's Coral Reef. It gets about 40 inches tall, so next year it'll look way better. If you can see it behind. There we go. Can you zoom in on the tag? So that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh, he is really close. The Ligularia is doing really well, but I've been keeping that well watered here. Britt Marie Crawford. I love that purple foliage with everything. So this is my mock orange. If this does not bloom this year, it will be going. I'm not gonna keep it here. It has not bloomed for me in the past, I would say 3 years. And I might put something else here, maybe a hardy hibiscus or a small hydrangea. I think both would offer some nice color later in the season. Alright, which way do I want to go? I'm going to go to the back real quick. I took that off. When strong winds are predicted, I just take that off right away. Otherwise, it'll just fall off. This is my Joe Pye back here. It's doing pretty good. It's not as far as long as I would like it to be. Usually, I pinch it by about this time. I don't think I'll be doing that this year. You can see my clematis is just massive. This is Pink Mink. And then this is one of my favorites. It's a Viticella. I want to say, is it Polish Pride? I always forget. Oh, Polish Spirit. And these two clematis, well, not the only two, they were just taken down by the rabbits, like to ground level, and this is how much growth that's been put on. This is a smoke bush, just, I want to say it's a golden smoke bush. This is hardy to a zone 5. So why it's thriving in my area, I don't know. So it's not something I would suggest planting if you're in your zone 4, unless if you want to take a chance, which I do every year. This hosta is beautiful, that blue color. I have 2 clematis on here. This one, that suffered, I don't know, like 2 years ago. I think last year was when I first noticed it, and so it's put on a little bit of growth. It used to cover this whole obelisk. And then, mosquitoes are getting me. And this is a really pretty clematis too. Pardon the view. Avant-garde clematis. The blooms are really pretty too. I'll get that put in a little bit later. Turtle head that was really wilting before. This is where I have the bee balm back here that I had moved some clumps from. This would be kind of a nice one to move too. Oh, and my giant fleece flower. Again, sorry about the breeze. It's probably coming right in. I had it staked up, but those high winds just bent it. Still looks good though. I can't say enough about the pagoda dogwood. So you can see down here how dry it is. And this is pretty bad considering this is my boggy garden. The astilbe here, the leaves are curling on it too. I do have lots of blooms, but I think they're talking maybe a ½ an inch of rain is predicted for tomorrow. That'll help. Not fully open. But the scent is lovely on this one. Lots of flopping on this one. I wasn't the best about staking it up, but the double blooms always seem to flop on me no matter what. And back here, this peony probably doesn't get as much sun as it would like. I would say it probably gets between about 6 hours. So it's not bad, but I think it would do a lot better with at least 8 or more. Philopendula all over in here. There was this gap in here. I'm just leaving it for now. I had planted some, you can see the tag. And it's in there somewhere. And it's a native to my area, Bradbury's monarda, so I am hoping that it's aggressive enough that it takes over that area, that it can compete with the Philopendula. This is the honeysuckle, and it's just beautiful. So back here in this garden, this was one of the first Sun King Aralias, which is a Japanese golden spikenard that I've ever gotten. And this one, it's in a boggier condition right now, shadier condition, and it does okay, but it doesn't do as good as the other ones. And the bugs are biting me on the back. So I just wanted to do a tour real quick to show you the peonies that were blooming and the alliums. I'm not sure when I'm going to do my next tour, which will be a full garden tour again. And I'll talk more about my Sun King Aralias and show you what the other ones look like, which to me looks way better. I love this view right here. I need to take my dog for a walk tonight, and usually I do it around 8:30, but I keep putting it off because it's still in the 90s. Everything over here looks really good, and then as I get further down over here, but it all came back, so that's a plus. I think I had a mosquito on my forehead. I really like this hardy geranium. I like how it makes a nice mound here, and it stays pretty compact. Let's see. Anything over here? Oh. This was blooming yesterday, not today. It's spiderwort, which is a shame because that was a really vibrant purple. This is a persicaria. I love that foliage. But yeah, with my giant fleece flower, you can see all of the blooms that have bent. That's really not helping that the birds like to sit on this too. You know what? I think something is nesting in that birdhouse for once. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this small little tour of my backyard. I'd like to call it more of a cottage garden-y feel. It's quite lush, maybe a little overgrown, but I kind of like that look. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this, and bye for now.